Hi everyone, I'm Tim Cash. This is the IMDb show. Today, joining me, the wildly talented Ryan Johnson. Great to have you here, sir.
I'm happy to be here.
And first up, let's talk about Knives Out. Assembling an all-star cast could not have been easy. I know the first phone call that you made was to 007, Daniel Craig.
Daniel Craig.
I suspect foul play. I have eliminated no suspects.
How does that phone call go? What is it as a director and a writer you have to say to get him on board?
The whole thing came together very quick. So when we sent him the script, I was actually on vacation with my wife. And I got a call from my producer, like, he loves it, but if he wants to do it, we have to lock it now because his window to start filming begins in like 6 weeks.
He's a busy guy.
We were on vacation, like at the beach. I literally like took a speedboat to the airport and flew up to New York, like away from my vacation to meet Daniel and like say, okay, are we gonna do this? And then I went back to my vacation afterwards.
That's very 007 of you.
It was totally, I felt the coolest I've ever felt.
Chasing spice. Oh, it's so old-fashioned.
Benoit Blanc, just the character is phenomenal. Knives Out left me wanting more.
You guys fans?
I mean, I don't do much fiction reading myself.
Big fan.
Would you like to see him doing a future crime caper?
Oh, dude, we were having that conversation on set.
For real?
Oh my God, we were having so much fun doing it. I mean, that's the thing with Daniel's performance. I think you can tell how much fun he's having doing that.
He relishes it.
And that's
yeah.
that's a honest reflection of what it was like on set.
You gotta do this more often.
We were saying then, and you know, if the movie works with audiences, if people like it, let's get together and do another one of these. And you know, different cast, different location, do it the way Agatha Christie did with Poirot,
yeah,
and just
exactly.
have a new mystery, and with Benoit Blanc. So yeah, I'm believe me, man, I'm already cooking
What
it up.
scenarios like throwing around in your head?
Oh, we'll see, man. I don't want to give anything away.
You can't blame me for trying.
Yeah, I know.
I found connective tissue between Knives Out and Star Wars that isn't Joseph Gordon-Levitt's cameo, it isn't Daniel Craig's cameo, and it's not you.
I think I know who you're going to say.
Someone dies in Knives Out without any spoilers. A will gets read in the room to all the cast, and it's read by Yoda.
Frank Oz, the great Frank Oz.
I'm here to reveal his last will and testament.
And Frank came in, when we did the Yoda scene in The Last Jedi.
Master Yoda.
Young Skywalker.
We meticulously reconstructed the original puppet from Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. And Frank came in and performed it. He was like down underneath the stage, like, you know, doing the puppet and doing the voice and doing it exactly like they would have done it back in the 80s.
What was that like?
It was magical. We shot the scene between him and Mark over the course of a night. And it's just one of my favorite memories of the shoot. I was working with Frank for like, you know, over a month before we shot that scene. He was in Pinewood every day working out everything. So we became good friends. And
Love that.
He's a lovely, lovely guy. And so I asked him, I also grew up watching him pop up in little cameo roles in like the Blues Brothers.
Yeah.
So I asked him if he would come and do that on this, and he was really gracious. He came and I think does a really great job playing the family lawyer.
It's
for
an
a fun
amazing
scene.
job.
Yeah.
Frank Oz, what a legend. Well done to you for doing
great,
that.
man.
Playground banter. Ready?
Yeah, yes, hit me.
Favorite Star Wars character? The one you relate to the most?
Luke.
Go on, why?
Because he was me when I was a kid. When you're a kid, you feel like you're on Tatooine. Not even because like it's
Yeah,
that
no, 'cause you
remote.
do, yeah.
But really, what Tatooine is childhood. It's this feeling that you're in a small world, you know. And what lies next? What's out there beyond the horizon? Those distant suns. That's not even like, oh, I want to travel. I want to get out of this little town. That's what's going to happen when I'm not a kid anymore. You know, what's going to happen once I cross into adolescence. And Luke was the guy who we all made that journey with when we were kids.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
Favorite fight scene?
The one in Empire where he fights Vader, especially because of how it ends.
I am your father.
And then, most emotional moment of Star Wars ever for you?
It's kind of the dual thing of the end of that fight in Empire and the end of Jedi, the culmination of the throne room scene in Jedi with his, where he saves his father and then takes the mask off.
Yeah.
That's, no, I just got like a chill thinking.
And that's the
about
power of those movies.
I'll not leave you here. I've got to save you.
You already have.
All right, this is that time of the show.
What we got?
This is going to be interesting because I know you are a huge cinephile. You love watching content. What's on your watch list? What are you into at the moment?
You know what I've managed to watch a few episodes of that I'm really loving is Watchmen.
We convinced ourselves that they were gone, but they were just hibernating.
It's so beautifully made. The acting is amazing. And so
Isn't
I'm
Regina
enjoying it.
just phenomenal?
She is incredible. Regina King is just absolutely amazing. But I'm really digging it.
If you're on
man.
episode 5, I can just tell you.
Don't tell me a thing.
Yeah, it is
I can't
just.
wait.
It's one of my favorite shows on television
It's
right
great.
now.
It's really, really good.
They had a mission.
It's only just begun.
What else?
I've been rewatching it several times in a row. Is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Thank you for taking an interest.
I love how much driving is in the movie.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
for
it.
sure.
It feels like what you want driving around LA to feel like, and it feels like, yeah, it feels like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. It's perfectly named.
It's official, old buddy. Well, it has been.
All right, let's round it out because all good things come in threes.
Yeah.
Last thing that you're watching right now.
Third thing that I'm watching. Let me see here. There's a movie that came out earlier in the year that I'm trying to like draw more attention to because I
What is
thought
it?
it was called The Last Black Man in San Francisco.
I don't know how much longer we can keep doing this.
But I'm not leaving. I'm the last one left.
Gorgeous, gorgeous, fantastic, emotionally resonant movie. I encourage everyone to track it down and see it. It's a really beautiful film.
You two stick together.
This goes without saying, this has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so
It's been
much
so
for
much
coming
fun.
by.
Thank you
It's
for having
really great
me.
to see you. Congratulations on everything.
Thanks a lot.
My man.
Appreciate it.
If you haven't seen it already, you got to catch Knives Out as soon as possible. You can also go to imdb.com/show for more interviews with legends like Ryan and for a quick look at everything coming next. Here it is. It's this week's Trailer.
Tell me the fairy tale again.
It's too scary, start seeing things that aren't there.
Nobody told me there'd be a dragon!
I'm too beautiful to die.
You're having a complete breakdown.
What are you, a narc? Drink it.
Your grandmother wished to protect you.
From what?
Nazis, Jonas. Goddamn Nazis.